Alright, when given this assignment, since I wasn't really actually settled on a career that I wanted to go with, I just really had to look at what I thought I was good at. And I thought, well, I'm creative and I'm sometimes practical, though not all the time. So I thought that being able to apply both in creative and practical leads for a company or product innovation really piqued my interest. I think my ability to understand both would help me succeed at the position I want. Underneath it all, I believe that there's always something to improve in business, whether it be the gaining of materials, the usage, or finding the lowest price, creating the most efficiency. The business field is always used. They want improvement all the time, which is where I'm best suited, I believe. This claim is supported by the National Science Foundation, which is a prominent government organization in research. And so I kind of figured out that it was research and development that I was interested in, but I figured out that that was a very broad field, so I had to narrow it down a lot. And I came down to market research analyzing. Before taking the reins on a position like that, since I talked about in my last speech, Starbucks, I based it off their website, which they list the requirements for getting that position in their company. They said that it takes 3 to 5 years in some sector of marketing, experience-wise, and strong analytical and critical thinking skills, and at a minimum, a bachelor's degree in either business, math, or science, and a master's is more preferred, obviously. They also listed the responsibilities, and they include using computer software because they have to input data. They then have to present to their clients, communicating with their clients because they have to show whether they have a positive and negative increase or decrease with sales or whatever it may relate to. Formulate analysis plans and make recommendations for their company, because obviously they have to take the information they take in, put it into some kind of software presentation form and show them. And then, using the creative skills that they have to persuade them in either some way or the other to make changes or amendments to what they're doing. They have to instill confidence in their company, basically what they're saying. This is relevant to the Starbucks Coffee Company because their CFO, Troy Alstead, noted in the New York Times in 2012 that they want to be the clear and decisive leader in coffee. And so what they want most is people that can figure out how to do that, and that's people in research and development, and research market analysts could present that information to them in the best way. Like I said, every company wants to be at the top, but there's a lot of growing emergence of other companies trying to be the top competitors. So ONET showed that in 2011 the wages are $60,000. That's nationwide, and just short of that in Missouri, $58,000. That's pretty fair considering that how much people are trying to get into that field. There's a demand, a big demand for it. It's a 41% growing rate as projected for this decade. That's also provided by ONET. And since it's hard to get a job with all the competition, the Bureau of Labor Statistics says that a research analyst must be able to understand numbers and think creatively to explain ideas and figures. Being able to do those very well, I think, would set me aside from other people and separate myself from the competition. The info they can recommend includes determining demand and potential markets, creating product promotions, sales plans, commercials, and other information based on their research. So, in closing, the position is more than just analyzing data. You have to think inwardly and outwardly. The task came natural to me, or I think it comes natural to me, which I believe will benefit me in the future if I so choose to gain this position. Thank you for listening.